Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to compare Elementor with the WIX. The first thing I'm going to talk about is what I actually recommend for you to use and when. Like in what situation is Elementor good and in what situation is WIX good. Then I'm going to compare pricing plans, and then I'm going to talk about the main features, what they actually offer, and in what way one is better comparing to the other. So let's start. Also, I need to say that I'm not paid by WIX or Elementor to say one is better comparing to the other. I'm just going to give you my honest review. Now, the one thing about Elementor that it's built up on WordPress. It's not alone. It's not like Wix or Shopify that you can build it there. You need to always use Elementor. And there is an advantage in that and also disadvantage. Huge advantage is that you can actually connect it with multiple plugins, not only just Elementor, but to have like e-commerce store, you need to connect WooCommerce or something like that. So let me use a Paint because I like to use Paint in my presentations. So you got WordPress, and on WordPress, you're gonna have Elementor, but that's a website builder. But what you can do to have e-commerce in Elementor, you need to download a plugin, e-commerce, right? WooCommerce or whatever. Or then if you want different plugin for like, I don't know, let's say that you want to have email marketing, you need to download MailRite. If you need SEO, you need to download Yoast SEO. So you see where I'm heading with it, that you need to actually connect multiple plugins with each other, and sometimes it can be slow. So my recommendation is to let someone else to build it for you and have it perfect. So this is the first difference between Wix, because on Wix you get everything under one roof. So in Elementor you get multiple houses that needs to be connected with each other to have really good website. On Wix you're gonna have everything under one roof. What do I mean by that? So with the email marketing, with the scheduling, with the store, when you come here to my store, you can have everything here. And when this is pretty much it, the main differences. So based on this, what I would do that if you want to have everything under one roof, you should choose Wix. But if you want to play around with things and have also multiple plugins and you don't really mind that, Elementor is really great thing to use. Now let's go further to the pricing plans, and then like this was just the introduction. Now I'm going to pricing plans, and then I'm going to show you the main advantages and disadvantages, and just I recommend really watch that. So Elementor is winning here comparing to Wix, only because they got for $45 per year, right? 50 pro widgets. For example, I have the personal for one website, 300 pro templates, theme builder, form builder, WooCommerce builder. You get everything connected, and it's like really great. Then you're gonna plus for free sites and for 1,000 sites if you are an agency. Further, on Wix, you have options to go as a website plan, which is like for monthly basis, $12.50, or business e-commerce plan, $25, $17, $35. So as you can see, you have to pay on a monthly basis, so you pay a lot of money. But in Elementor, you need to always count domain, then you need to count also different plugins if you want to have pro versions and not just free. So domain, web hosting, and now you're gonna have like much bigger price comparing to Wix if you count literally everything. Because in Wix, like, okay, I'm going to pay, I don't know, $12.50 a month, but I'm going to get everything covered, right? With a custom domain and free domain for 1 year. See, so in this way, it's like better. But again, you need to everything figure it out for Elementor alone. So if you need a web hosting, you need to get SiteGround or Bluehost. So you see the processing. So it's like, yes, it's only $49 a year. Comparing to Wix, it's much cheaper. But when you count everything else, it can be really similar comparing to Wix. If you're gonna pay even for 1 year the web hosting. So this is the second thing, pricing plans. They are different. I can't really say that one is better comparing to the other. It really depends what kind of features you actually need from both of these website builders. Now, let's go to templates. Templates, they are both good. When we compare the Elementor templates or even the Wix templates, they are on the same level. I can't say that Wix is better or Elementor is better. When you come here to store, you got fashion, clothing, jewelry. When you go creative, and same thing in Elementor. Elementor kits that you can use, Elementor templates, then you can also use Astra. There are plenty of templates for free that you can use in Elementor. So you got multiple options for pages that you can use from multiple templates. So in that way, and as you can see, I'm scrolling so far, and this is just the beginning what Elementor offers. Then you got Envanto and others that you can use for WordPress, also for free. So they are on the same level. It really depends what do you actually need to build up, and based on that go further. Now, what about some advantages and disadvantages? I really believe in that if you want to go with the blogging, and if you want to, like, let's say, write affiliate websites, go with the Elementor. Only because you can use the Yoast SEO, you can easily use and post posts here. And if you can have good web hosting like Cloudflare or something like that, not Cloudflare, it's called like something cloud. It's like one of the best web hostings in my opinion, is that it's going to be much more effective. Wix have problems if you're gonna have a lot of things on Wix. So if you're gonna have a lot of blogs, if you're gonna have a lot of, I don't know, e-commerce products, it's going to go slow. It's not going to get that fast comparing to a really well done WordPress Elementor website. This is the truth. So if you're gonna have 2 free products, you can go with the Wix. If you want to have simple landing page, Wix is great for it. So simple landing page, 2 free products maximal, I would go with the Wix. But just having 50, 100, 150 products, having Elementor with WooCommerce is much better choice. But yes, there is the main difference between Wix and Elementor, that in Wix you can move everything freely as much as you want. In Elementor, it's like, let's say that I'm going to add a column, I can simply add a plus, I can basic heading, pro, like navigation menu, carousel, reviews, image box, icon box. There's also another features that you can download and plugins that you can implement to Elementor. So there are plenty of plugins that are working with Elementor. And sidebar, right? And I have like, let's see, I click plus here and I can simply add WooCommerce. I can add a product, WooCommerce pages, also from single side logo. So it's different. Elementor works like a Lego. Wix works like a freestyle. Whatever, you can do whatever you want. You can overlay buttons over texts and also over images and another text. So that's what you can do with it. On both, you can do animations. You can simply click add here and see decorative, interactive, list grids. Both got options to add HTML, so you can play around with that too. And again, you can simply add a store here. Now, this is the first thing. Both got, you can also connect, if you want to email marketing, the SEO, I would go with the WordPress from SEO standpoint, only because the performance, when you see, like if you see the first 5 pages on multiple segments, you literally never see Wix website. You always see WordPress, or you see Shopify store or Squarespace. And there is a reason behind that, only because it's much more effective. And you can use multiple SEO tools comparing to Wix. Also, some applications are not that great on Wix and they are not working properly. You can come here to and add, and when you would come here to not theme manager, but just applications, there are not a lot of good reviews. Some of them, yes, but 3.8, 3.7, 3.0, you know, 2.8 is like, So if you want to build up a simple website, Wix is better choice for that. So if you want to pay $12 a month and you don't have to have any hassle with WooCommerce, with WordPress, with Elementor, with hosting, that you want to have everything covered under one roof, okay, Wix is better for it. But if you're looking for something more adventurous, if you want to build your e-commerce store with the blogs, I would definitely go with the Elementor. So the only disadvantage I personally see is that you have to update plugins, etc. And sometimes it can mess up, but most of the times they are like really connected, and like plenty of people, even Elementor, the customer support is great there, and there is a huge base of people who are using Elementor, and it's like really, really good. So I think, like, it will sound strange, but it depends what you need, but I think that Elementor is a winner here. I must say that. And I can't say that Wix is better or worse, but if I want to build something long-term, like affiliate blog, I would go definitely with Elementor. It's faster, it's not lagging. The way how you can build up your whole website is just beautiful. You can see even like, when you click on Elementor Kits here and see how it looks like. I also made plenty of videos, tutorials, how you can do automations in Elementor, like all those pretty animations and how you can work with it. So that's pretty much it. To summarize this whole video, if you want to build a successful website for long term, I would go with the Elementor. WIX is fine, but I wouldn't use WIX for adventurous project or which I want to have here for long term. I wouldn't do that. I know that Elementor combined with web hosting and everything can be a little bit expensive, but still it's better choice. But again, you need to connect with all the plugins, and other than that, when you're going to choose template, you're going to be well off. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you have any questions, ask me down below in comments, and have a great day and goodbye. See ya.